Hi, TJ Chambers from ADHDawareness.com. I'm going to talk to you about ADHD cures. And I think that this, looking for a cure for ADHD, as I discussed in some of my other videos, it's a wrong-headed approach because ADHD is not a disease, it's not a sickness that has a specific cure. So for example, you get sick, you get the flu, you have to take some antibiotics, it goes in, it fights a virus or a bacteria problem and it kills it, and then supposedly you're cured, your symptoms go away. Now the ADHD is, to simplify it, it's basically a disorder and it's a set of symptoms. So for example, go to the doctor to get tested to see if you have ADHD. What they do is they say, do you have these symptoms? Do you display these actions? Do you have problems sitting still? You fidget a lot, you're all over the place, can't sit in your seat, you talk a lot, you ramble on a lot. Someone talks to you, have problems paying attention. They talk to you, have problems waiting your turn. So these are different kind of symptoms that people display. So it's a disorder. Your body is acting out of order the way that people normally act. So what needs to happen is to get to the root issue of these symptoms, these actions that are happening that are limiting children and adults from being able to function. For example, have problems reading because they can't remember or they can't sit still long enough to be able to read. People can't sit in their seat for too long. They have problems learning because of not being able to sit still and reading those kinds of things. So you've got to get to the symptoms and get to the root issue of those. And the very basic thing that I discussed in my ADHD videos, and the one specifically that you definitely want to take a look at is diet and ADHD causes, because there are some things that will cause ADHD symptoms that are specific injury related or developmental issues that people have, and these are real things that there's not going to be a fix for it. People have problems that can't be fixed and should not be treated with medication. And the others, the majority of the problem is going to come down to probably toxins in the body and diet. Too much sugar, or really any sugar in the person's diet, is going to cause problems, really bad problems. And not enough protein is going to cause problems because the proteins help with stabilizing the blood sugars. So look at the ADHD diet video, and look at the ADHD cures, and look at some of my other videos, and you'll get a good round of information about ADHD, and you can learn about how to naturally help reduce the symptoms to where either you or your child, your loved one, your friends, you can help them to where they can reduce their symptoms, they can function normally like most people, and their symptoms are going to be so low that it's going to be a drastic change in their life, and you will be able to help them. And also, don't forget to visit my website, ADHDawareness.com.